Greetings and salutations, all my home brewers of YouTube. As you can see, I got done doing the brewing yesterday with success. Didn't get the opportunity to do the videos while I was doing it as I wanted to, unfortunately, because of the iPhone situation and not having a working video camera yet. It's kind of hard to do it. There's not really a tripod that'll fit this piece of crap, so it doesn't really work. Anyways, as you can see, I got two brews going. I'm going to go in a little bit here, and maybe you can hear and see. I know it's dark as hell, but at least you can hear. Both of them are very active. My better bottle here, you can see the nice resin at the top. And if I had some light on here, I know it's hard to see it because it's dark and it's a dark beer. But the brown ale, which is the darker beer, is churning around in there pretty good. I can see bits and pieces of proteins and particulates flying around in there, so I know it's definitely very active. And of course, the noise I'm hearing kind of identifies that. So yeah, doing two brews in one day was pretty much a success. I had previously mentioned a couple of videos that I've done some dry runs and some testing to see what it was going to take to do it, and of course I've done enough research to understand what it was going to take, and basically it came down to knowing the process in my head ahead of time. I documented it so that I knew what I was doing the next time, so if this turns out to be shit beer, which I don't think it will, I'll know what to change. Pretty dead on my evaporation rate. I was putting in about 6 gallons of water, and actually, let me step back a second and say, because I was using specialty grains, I decided to start with 5 gallons, steep the grains in that, and then I actually sparged the grains as I removed them with an additional gallon of water that I heated to 170 degrees. It seemed to remove a lot more of the nice goodies out of those grains than if I just sat there and drained them. Didn't squeeze, just poured the water over it in a colander. We were good to go. So that worked out. So yeah, I basically boiled with 6 gallons, an hour for both, obviously, and I lost about a gallon, little more than a gallon of water. So I was at almost just under 5 gallons for both. I had to actually top off a little bit of water, nothing major. I think I maybe 2 cups of water is probably all I used, just to even out the gravity and get it to where it was supposed to be. So, but all in all, it was a success. Pretty proud of myself. First run out. The yeast starters are definitely the way to go. I mean, these things were going to town within an hour of being put down here. It might have been less, but of course I wasn't sitting down here babysitting them. But here we are the next morning. And these things are going to town. I decided not to use just the airlocks, do the blow-off tube kind of situation by using the airlock. As you can see here, 1/2-inch inner diameter vinyl tubing. I was afraid that since I was using a yeast starter, this thing might be really active, and if I didn't give it a way to blow it off better than the airlock, I'd come down here tomorrow morning and find my wall splattered like St. Valentine's Massacre. So so that worked out. I mean, yeah, I already had a bunch of airlocks, and I like the fact that I can actually, see the bubbles. Kind of, hey, come down here, you hear the noise, you know it's going to town, and that's a good thing to hear. I think it took me a little over 3 hours per batch. The only thing I had to clean in between was the boil pot. Utensils I kept washing and sterilizing as I went. So it took me probably an additional 20 to 25 minutes to clean that and get it ready to go. But yeah, all in all, I think it was 6.5 hours total. Definitely had fun. Drank a few beers while I was doing it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to brewing again in another week and a half, or actually 2 weeks. These guys should be fermenting for a little while. 10 days, I guess, is when most of the time. I'll come down here in about 10 days or 9 days now and do a gravity sample and see where we are with it. But yeah, we'll do a video next time something changes on it. Thanks.